Hi, I'm Logan Duncan-Smith from Cape Horn Young Estate Agents. Just doing a quick video in regards to things you could be doing to make sure that you're safe if you did need to sell your property at short notice. Something as simple as just general maintenance, making sure that things are kept up, not letting things go, the old "I'll get to it one day." If you leave 10 to 20 things on the "I'll get to it one day" list, it potentially creates a much larger thing than it needs to be. Making sure the garden is kept up to scratch. Not everyone has a green thumb, and sometimes again, small tasks done regularly, avoids a lot of heartache, if it did come to a situation where you did have to sell quickly and, you're not doing 6 months worth of work, in 1 to 2 weeks. Jumping on the roof and just checking out the roof, making sure that everything's okay and intact, in particular, the gutters and downpipes, making sure that, they're all in working order, nothing blocked up. Nothing worse than getting water damage from a blocked gutter or downpipe. Regularly keeping up, just keeping an eye on your hot water unit. You have to remember that sometimes people live in their homes for 5 to 20 years and, they never, ever turn off their hot water unit. So when it does come to potentially selling the property, you can have some typically minor issues with the hot water unit. It's just worth regularly getting it checked and or maintained. One thing in particular that does come up a lot is the pilot light on the hot water units, because the hot water unit has never been turned off since the owners live there, most times anyway. The power does obviously get switched off eventually or switched to the new buyer, new owner. So it can be, the pilot light can become quite tricky and typically does need to be replaced. When purchasing your property, you typically get a timber and pest inspection done, and then you never get it done again until the buyer of your property gets it done. So, this hardly ever happens, but it does occasionally happen where it does come back and there are some issues with live termites or pest issues. So it is worth, maybe every 1 to 2 years, just getting a re-inspection done. Can cost anywhere from $150 to sort of $300, but it just gives you that peace of mind that there are no major issues. Remember, pests and bits and pieces tend to work in roof spaces and behind walls, so to have a good look in the roof space and test the walls, etc., you just don't always know 100% of what's going on. Something I do a lot of is just regular market appraisals. Now not everyone's thinking of selling and just want to get an update, but it is worth keeping your finger on the pulse. Just be upfront with the agent and be clear that you're not selling and that you just want to know what's recently sold, what's currently on the market comparable to my home, and even just to be kept in the loop with what buyers are looking for in today's market. And lastly is just to regularly check with your finance broker, and your accountant. Keep up to date with everything that's going on finance-wise. New products, changes that are going on. So just always well worth a chat every 6 to 12 months, and just keeping in the loop with the finance world. So if you are thinking of selling or just want a bit of an update on how the market's going at the moment, please contact me on 0478 692 342 or message me on social media and I'll be in touch shortly.